Hi, so today we're going to create a simple video player app with Android Studio, VideoView, and MediaController. So the first thing we want to do is to create a new project. So we're going to click New Project and Empty Views Activity. That's what we're going to use. And then we can name our project. So I'm just going to name it Video Player, sorry. And we can also select Minimum SDK, which is the minimum SDK required on a device for the app to be able to run on that device. And creating the project is going to take a little while, so we can just wait for that to load. And once everything is loaded, we're going to double click the res file. We're going to create a new Android resource directory. So we can just select raw resource type, and the directory name will automatically change to raw as well. And this is where we're going to put all of our videos. So as you can see, I now have a video called test.mp4 under that file. And then in the activity_main XML file, we're going to rename that to VideoView instead of TextView because we want to be able to show our video. And we're going to create an ID for this class. I'm just going to name it TestView. So the next two lines, layout_width and layout_height, are required for every view, and they determine the size of the view. So we have wrap_content, which means that the view will occupy only as much space as required for its content to display. Another option is you can use match_parent, which means that the view will occupy all of the available space in its view group. And then the next four lines are just for positioning, so we're using relative positioning, which means that we're positioning our view relative to the parent container. Okay, and now we're ready to go back to the main activity common file. So we're going to go back, and the first thing we're going to do is find the VideoView class by its ID. So we're just going to write val VideoView equals find view by ID VideoView, and then our ID was testView, so r.id.testView. And oh yeah, I forgot, we need to import something. So first we're going to import android.net.uri, which we're going to use later. And then we're going to import android.net.uri.star, which again we're going to use later. Okay, now we're going to import our two widgets. So first import android.widget.videoview, and then import android.widget.MediaController. And now to get the control buttons to play and pause the video, we're going to use MediaController. So we're going to create our MediaController. We're going to write val MediaController equals MediaController, and then we're going to create our context, and then MediaController dot set anchor view video view, and that's just the positioning of our MediaController. Alright, next we're going to specify the location of our video, and to do this we're going to use URI, which we imported earlier. So val URI:URI equals parse, and then this is the path to our video file. So inside the quotation marks, it's android.resource : / plus package name, and then inside quotation marks again /raw/test, and test is just the name of our video file. So mine would be test, but yours might be something different. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is set the MediaController and the URI, and then start playing the video. So setting MediaController and URI, then starting the video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is VideoView.set MediaController, and then inside the parentheses we're going to reference the MediaController that we just made, so that VideoView sets the MediaController to our MediaController. The next VideoView.set video URI, and then that just helps VideoView know which file path it needs to play. And then VideoView.requestFocus, that focuses the video. And then lastly VideoView.start, and then that just starts our video. And that's it. So now we are ready to test. So I have an emulator in Android Studio. I'm just going to click run, and I'm going to wait for it to start running, and there is our video. So my video is of a roller coaster, and then as you can see, using our MediaController, we can play and pause our video and go back and forth between videos if you have multiple, using those arrow buttons. And yeah, that was all. So it was a pretty quick and simple introduction to how to use Android Studio and creating Android apps and things like that. So yeah.